me 2 boxes of his books. It'll be right downstairs at the end of the mountain. Those who want one of his books, he told me to give it away. So, my brother Billy.
One of my very good friends who comes on a lot of tours with me. He brought me this custom-made jersey, so I said I'm gonna wear this in his honor because the guys travel all around the world with me. He's been everywhere I've gone. He just comes, man. So shout out to Isaiah. He ain't here right now, but shout out to Isaiah.
With us.
Yeah, he's with us, man. He's with us. But I love y'all, man. I really love y'all.
Yes, Billy.
To be better, I'm healed, I'm healthy.
Yes.
Not only physically, but also mentally.
Yes.
You know, I heard, I forget the writer's name. He's also a producer and actor. But he made a very important statement that I just saw online the other day, and I just quoted it earlier today as well. When a rocket takes off, it has boosters on it. But when it gets to a certain altitude, those boosters fall off.
That's right.
Because everyone ain't meant to get to your level of altitude. And so we're all shooting up into different altitudes, and sometimes when you get to certain altitudes, certain people, when you look around, they're not going to be there no more.
That's right.
Right? We at the altitude here right now all together. Come on now. Right? This is a family right here.
Yeah.
You know, and shout out to the brother because he said, man, we had to wake up, plan for this, get here on time, which is amazing.
In and of itself.
I saw you running out your car.
When we make something a priority, it happens.
Yes.
We manifested this. They manifested this all together. Big Rich manifested this. Everybody collectively, collective consciousness manifested this reunion on the top of the mountain. A reunion. And a reunion, thank you, a reunion. And this is amazing because everyone here is on the same frequency. There's no hate, there's no jealousy, there's no envy, there's no backbiting, backstabbing, talking about nobody. All I hear out here is love. And we need to show out and give out to the world more love, and we're going to receive more love back. This is Men's Mental Health Month. And I think this month is so important. I learned so many mental gems and mental lessons this month as a man. You know, and it's amazing because I'm 53, I'm about to be 54 in September.
Hey!
September 4th. But it's amazing how you continue to learn if you are open to learning and understanding and dealing with things in your life that have been traumatizing, things that have been holding you back. At every single level, every one of us is on a different journey. But I do want to mention that, yes, this is Men's Mental Health Month, and it unfortunately hadn't been made, a big thing was not made of it. But it's so important. A man's mental health is so important. We are right now leading the world in suicide. One man commits suicide every single minute of the day around the world. One man commits suicide every single minute. Every 60 seconds that go by, another man's taking his life. We've been taught to hold things in, to keep things quiet, not to show emotion, not to express ourselves, not to draw borders and boundaries. And if we do, we're going to have issues and problems. We're told not to show our emotions because it can make you feel or look weak to the general public, or people are going to pick at you, or whatever it is. It's not promoted in the community. But man, we gotta love, man. You gotta allow us to express ourselves. You have to allow us to draw boundaries. You have to allow us to be emotional sometimes. You gotta allow us to, give us more love. I'm not saying you're not giving it, but sometimes we just need somebody to sit there and listen to us too.
Yes.
That's that part. Sometimes we just need somebody to be like, hey, I just want to hear it pour out to me. Just let me hear what's on your mind, because we hold a lot of stuff in.
Yes, sir.
We cover it up and we bury it deep inside of us because we be like, you know what? They ain't got no time for that right now. I got to be the strong one. But sometimes we got to be the one that's letting it out and giving it out. Sometimes we need somebody to just listen to us.
Yes.
There's a lot going on inside of men that hurts, that's painful, that's torturous, that torments us. And that turns into dis-ease, which gives out disease. And like I said, you will be pushing up daisies. Right. And the thing that's so important about it is why men, and especially black men, don't have a long lifespan. It's a lot of the mental stress that we go through for just being black, number one. That's a whole nother experience that we chose this lifetime, right? Yeah. And then the pressures of society, and then the pressures also on top of that of being a man. So I'm just saying, check on your man, check on your brother. You know, when I was going through some stuff recently, I had some brothers call me and contact me to just be there for support. People I didn't even think were going to contact me, to reach out and be there for like real rock solid support that I didn't even know I had. And that was so key for me. It was so important because it got me through a really rough time. And if we can just support each other like that as men, and also women to support us like that, you can help take the men to the next level. Sometimes the only thing holding us back is our inability to express ourselves and our inability to be able to release what's inside of us and to feel free doing that and to not have it thrown back in our faces, you know? So it's not about browbeating us or saying that, you know, women ain't doing this and doing that. What I'm saying is, if we can just show more mental health support for the men, and men for us to link up with each other and be brothers for one another and support one another in our deepest, darkest times. Let's not disappear when something goes wrong with somebody. Right. Let's show up like a whole village and support. All right. Yeah. Yes, sir. But man, I love you guys, man. I appreciate y'all. I want to see all of y'all in Kemet 2027. All right, we're going to have a great time in Kemet. It's a 6-day tour. We're going to go underneath the pyramids. We're going to go underneath the deserts of the Sahara Desert and visit the rejuvenation chambers of the halls of Amenti. You're going to touch them with your own hands. You're going to see the Geiger counter read nuclear energy coming out of these boxes. You're going to see radioactivity. You're going to go see things beneath the bedrock that nobody on earth has ever seen. Then we're going to party in front of the Sphinx. Everything you hear me talking about, you're going to see with your own eyes. All right? So hopefully looking forward to as many of y'all as possible joining us on that 2027 tour. All the information will be on the Forbidden Knowledge site, of course, on Rich's site and everything else. But I just want to tell y'all, man, the support that I've got from this community has been outstanding. I love you guys, and the energy that y'all put out, I can feel the positivity. I feel the positive energy that y'all pull out. When things are going on, you know, I'm a public figure, when shit going on in my life, I feel the support, because I can feel the hate, but I can also feel the love coming
withstand this pressure. Like this volcano that we on, once a volcano, it blew. We can know diamonds, all different minerals, and became one big solid rock. That's us.
That's us. Come on now. Come on.
That's right. All right, next. We're going to have Billy Books downstairs at the end of the mountain. We're going to get it out of Brother Rich Car. We only have 2 boxes, I think, and each box is what, like 30 in each?
Probably 30. Probably 60 books.
60 books left. So
everybody ain't going to get one, I'm sorry.
But without further ado, I got to bring this feminine energy on.
Yes!
Real quick, I don't know. Right. So, who's anybody here student of human design?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So we know 2027 is the rising and the cross of the Phoenix. This is when the background frequency of this planet changes. So, how instrumental, once again, of this man who don't read all the books, but just also always manages to know what these integral dates are, right? So 2027 is when we are being called forth to set the tone and the frequency, the new background frequency of the planetary Earth grid system. So what better place to do it? But the pyramids, what they say is the center points where the weight of the entire planet concentrates underneath that pyramid. So once again, brothers, salute, and we will be there. Matter of fact, we already there.
Now look, I gotta bring this sister on because she came all the way from Colorado. She has been banging on that gavel.
Most honorable. Freedom.
Woo!
Yes.
Another round of applause.
Sancte Sibile, Voces Oraculae, Antiquae, Spiritus, Apollinus, Dana, Nobius, Verbum, Divinum, Culea, Erythrea, Delphica, Terratina, Frasica, Ovos, Que, Oracula, Mystica, De Futuris, Canatidis, Adnas, Noc, Veninte, Animos, Nostros, Illuminates, Vocamines, Vosper, Potentium, et Sanctum, Ignum, Sanctium, et. Having invoked the ancient, original black battle, meaning divining serpent. This is not about a gender war. It's about a portal, and it's about the original order of things. And these are the women that belong to all of us. And through them, they ushered in untold numbers of the golden age. No king made a major decision. High-level governmental leaders came to them first before they did anything.
That's a fact.
And because they gave to them, they sold to them, they were blessed. See? And so we remember them on this high mountain, Brother Rich. And we invoke their names with these wind words. Would you go with me for a moment? As a little girl in Mississippi, where my Mississippi folks? I met Tracy, she knows me. You know me, Tracy?
Our whole life since we were about one.
And I'm 46.
Bless.
As a little girl, she knew my grandparents, didn't she? You know my mama, didn't you? In our home in Mississippi on 5th Avenue. A prophetic woman came to my home in the presence of my mother and grandmother. I was a little girl and she prophesied Jeremiah 1, Brother Rich, and told me that I would speak to nations and kingdoms, to overthrow, to pull down. So y'all wonder where this fireness comes from. How many of you all know that sometimes before you build, yes? You gotta rip it down. And then rebuild again, yes? So when I'm speaking and tearing down the prophetic word, and I upset some of you, yes? It's a necessary thing in order for the building to start. And I was told to stand strong as a little girl, and I'm thinking, how can these things be, yes?
Yes.
But I'm here with you.
You are.
Beforehand, I was supposed to be on the trolley, wasn't I? Because I should have been dead just a few years ago. As soon as I got out of prison. I said as soon as I got out of prison. Looking at 20 years. And the judge said she was being kind to me by giving me 5. Trumped up charges, standing strong, going against powers that shouldn't be. Evidence suppressed. And I was told that the judge would throw the book at me after standing before a lily white jury. Guilty, 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 16 times. But I'm here with you.
Come on now. That's right.
And then my body filled with steroids. Brother said just a minute ago, look at them legs. Yes. I shouldn't even be here.
I've been watching you.
Ashe.
They're here.
So let me say something to you. If you can think of some of your ancestors' names, I want to do a quick invocation. On both your mother and father's side to at least 12 generations. I want you to release their names on the count of 3. I wore red for the blood. I heard one of the elders say that we don't breathe through the lungs. He said we breathe through our blood. He even went so far as to say how sound first attaches itself through our blood. Somebody say the blood.
The blood.
How many of you all know that blood was shared in this country? Yes. Our ancestors, yes. So we're more than what meets the eye. And how many of you all know this is a power of divine feminine? Because we carry the blood code. Somebody say mitochondria.
Mitochondria.
You better talk.
Come through us. So
Sun
it's
is
not about a
getting
gender war. It's about the right ordering of things. Seek first the kingdom.
Come on now.
Honor us first. That's what happened. Everything else will be added. No king went to war. No general made a decision. And yes, we're out of line now. But let's go back to the original so that we can take the new world into the golden age. We're on the mountain now, baby. Do you remember your ancestors' name? If you don't, say to my unknown ancestors. Go as far back as you can. And as you release their names, beloved, I'm going to release a prayer at the same time simultaneously. Yes? Yes. And so on the count of 3, I want you to release as many names as you can on both your mother and father's side to at least 12 generations, whoever name you can think of. If you don't, just say to my unknown ancestors. Yes? Yes. Y'all ready? Ready. 1, 2, 3. Take that side. The bullshit side. Ancestors, those who are responsible for us being here. Speak through our mouths, speak through our eyes, speak through our toes, walk through our feet. Cause us to bring in the new world. Heal us up and bless us. We want to do more than you ever did. We want to take it further, and we want to go further. We want to build a new kingdom based on divine freedom, divine equity, and justice in the right universal order of things. We call on you now to be with us now. Break every curse. Remove every chain. Invoke the divine spirit in us to do what no one has ever done before. Cause us to activate gifts. Touch your heart now. If you're a divine feminine, touch your womb. If you're a divine feminine, touch your heart and your womb. If you're my male brothers, touch your heart, please, with both hands. We activate the divine codes on the inside of us. Every cell in our body, I give permission of the untold gifts, locked, dormant gifts, to unleash and to unlock and to come forth now. Ashe, we bring in the new world, and we affirm that of this kingdom, there shall be no end. Finally, there was more, but I only want to say this. I use the Bible as a book of magic because of its corruption, because of its different things, but there's still magic in it. The vestiges that are there. So principally, I want you to hear me declare this in a prophetic, magical sense. Yes?
Yes.
Ezekiel 37.
Yes.
You just invoked your ancestors, yes?
Yes.
So the hand of the Lord was with me, this prophet Ezekiel, and brought me out of the spirit of the Lord and set me in the middle of the valley. It was full of bones. He led me back and forth among them, and I saw a great many bones on the floor of the valley, bones that were very dry. He asked me, son of man, can these bones live? I'm asking you. Can these bones live?
Yes.
I said, Sovereign Lord, you alone know. Then he said to me, prophesy to these bones and say to them, dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. Repeat after me. Are y'all ready?
Make a little way, make a little way. Make a little way, excuse me. Make a little way. Make a little way. Keep coming through.
This is what the Sovereign Lord says to these bones. I will make breath into you, and you will come to life. I will attach tendons to you and make flesh come upon you and cover you in skin. I will put breath in you, and you will come to life. Then you will know that I am the Lord. Watch this. He continues. And finally, this is what he said. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and breath into them. Then he had us starting to breathe. Then he do breath exercises with us. Then he tells us we've already taken it back, yes? Yes. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and breath entered them. They came to life and stood up on their feet as what? A vast army. Y'all ready to go to war? Yes. War is a part of peace. War is a part of the Mayat. They're not contrary to each other. They're necessary. It's the war that forms. It's the war that alchemizes. It's the war that shapes. So we embrace it, yes? Yes. So I ended here. Then he said to me, son of man, these bones are the people of Israel. You seeing this prophetically, right? They say our bones are dried and our hope is gone and we're cut off. Therefore prophesy and say to them, this is what the Sovereign Lord says. My people, I'm going to open your graves and bring you up from them. I will bring you back to the land of Israel, and then you, my people, will know that I am the Lord. I will open your graves and bring you up from them. I will put my spirit in you, and you will live and settle in your own land. Receive that prophetically, magically. And I'm going to stop now, yes?
Yes.